You can leave.
Hopefully you guys have your private information put away where no one can get it from public.
You can leave.
I know I can. I can stay too, sir.
No, you're not going to stay.
I'm going to stay. You're not too old for an education.
Doesn't matter who I am. I'm telling you, you can't be in here.
You cannot be back there. That's a HIPAA violation.
Well, HIPAA's for employees, sir. That's
No,
has
it's
to do
not
with
for
private
employees.
information.
Come in here. Come on. I ain't playing games with you.
I don't want to play games either.
You're playing games. You're playing stupid
What?
games. Come out of there.
I apologize. I have to ask you, please.
Let's go.
If I don't leave, what's going to happen?
If you don't leave from in there, you're subject to trespass and subject to arrest.
Welcome back, Liberty Patrollers. We are at the City of Apopka Water Office, or the City of Apopka Annex. We are going to do what we usually do, take pictures and video in public, making sure that our public servants treat we the people with respect and don't try to trespass the eyes or violate our rights in any way, shape, or form. So let's have a look-see. I already have somebody looking at me through the window over here, or she was. Look out, big scary camera. Actually, before we go in to the annex, there is a Employee Health and Wellness Center. Let's take a look.
That's a card trick I've never seen before.
Yeah, and no kidding. Whatever it is, it's a bad hand. I feel like initially as things start to age and your mom's kind of cute, charming, but then one day you just wake up and you're not.
You said make sure your
And I
phone
think
was
they've
correct.
reached
407
taken them 17 years to get here, but they're
Two
not.
people. Well, just in case.
I don't know. Should I? There is no signs.
Yes, we have been there.
Different rooms that keeps us away from being together.
Hey there.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. You got some restrooms around here, over there? Yep.
Diane? I'm good, how are you?
Those are just exam room. Okay, so you got a restroom over here. Can I use this restroom?
I am so sorry to bother you, but I have a gentleman here that, first of all, are you working today? Okay. I always have to ask that. So I have a gentleman that I had faxed over his information to get him into a housing store. But he says nobody's reached out to him to get his schedule. So I was calling to see if I could get his schedule. His date of birth is 12/1973. It is, last name is Cowley, C-O-W-L-E-Y. First name is Christopher. Hey, Jimbo.
Yeah. Hey there. Can I help you?
Not anymore. I already seen everything.
What are you looking for?
I was just looking to see what's in this building. Yeah, I was actually next door and just trying to see what other government services we have here in the area. They tend to be clumped together, So,
My name's Jim. What's your
Jim, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
All right. Well, I'm on my way out, so nice to meet you.
All right,
Yeah.
take
Have a
care.
good day. It's a tiny building, huh?
Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to be recording it here.
Well, I can, but I'm already on my way out, so. Yeah, I'm
Can
not.
I ask who you're
Yeah,
with?
sure. I'm with myself. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for. So I was just at the city hall doing the same thing, so they know I'm who I am.
So do you have a card or anything that?
If I had a Constitution in my pocket, I'd hand you that. That's pretty much all I have. I don't have like a badge or anything. Because if you think about it, independent journalists, you can just go to Staples and anyone can get one of those. Doesn't really do
Yeah,
anything.
but
You know what I
I
mean?
don't think that you're allowed to do that.
You are. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about it, but
In a city building, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's city contracted, but it's also
HIPAA, or you're allowed to
it's
record it.
yeah, you're violating
actually recording
HIPAA.
patients like
yeah. So it's about HIPAA. Yeah, I know about HIPAA. So HIPAA's like, so basically it's about private information getting out there. So I'm not here to get private information, and
But when you're recording, there's charts.
Yeah,
and
there's
people's
charts and
names
everything. Like,
stuff.
and I have a patient standing right here in the window. So I'm like, and I'm talking on the phone in regards to his medical stuff, and you're recording it. So that's
Hey, can we
Well,
ask you to erase that?
Well, HIPAA's for, yeah, I'll get back to that. But yeah, HIPAA is for employees. It's about protect you guys. The onus is on you to protect that information. So I would hope, you guys don't have anything out for the public to see from public view. So that's why I'm just making sure you guys don't have anything sitting out that, might get out there. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call the city because I still don't believe. I mean, they should have called and let me know that you were coming over here to be doing something. Because technically, this is owned by the city, and technically, I don't believe unless they told me you were coming that you can like just roam freely.
well,
to our
if
clinic.
here's the, if it was a private building, everything you just said is exactly the way it would work. But when it's a government building or AKA public building, it's different because we don't have to get permission per se because it's already a right secured under the First Amendment of the Constitution. It's called freedom of press. It's a thing for journalists. Anyone can be journalists. Like you can be journalists when you're not working. As long as you're staying in public, whatever the eyes can see, the camera can see. It's just one of those things that, because I can come back here with a notepad and just, whatever I see with my eyes, I can write it down, or if I have a photographic memory, I can just, take shots that way. You know what I mean? But you guys got to put it away, pretty well. So you
The
don't
lights
think,
bothering you?
You can leave.
I'm sorry?
You can leave.
Who are you?
Dr. Haynes, you can leave.
Dr. Hames?
I don't
Yeah, I was
know.
about
I
to
just
leave,
need
but
to know if
I
I'm
wanna-
leaving right now.
Who are you?
Well, actually,
can't
You can leave.
time right now.
right now,
I'm
yeah,
going to
right now
leave,
he
but I'm not
doesn't
gonna leave
have-
with
he
you telling me to
doesn't have
leave.
anything available. I was just wondering, can you reach out to him?
Can you not,
can leave.
can you not stay so
You
close?
guys want to call a deputy to come out here?
Go ahead. They already did that at the city hall.
Dr. Haynes wants to know if we can call PPG.
Yeah.
It's always in the last minute.
I'm sorry, yeah, so, I'm gonna send over his stuff again, if you don't care, and then can you just reach out to him, cause like, we have a situation going on here, and I don't, okay, thank you so much. Yeah, yes, thank you so much, alright, bye.
So hopefully you guys have your private information put away where no one can get it from public.
You can leave.
I know I can. I can stay too, sir.
No, you're not going to stay.
I'm going to stay.
Not at all.
Well, what's going to happen?
Deputies are going to come out here and remove you.
Okay, I'll talk to them. We'll let them handle it. This is above your pay grade, so we'll let them handle it and we'll see what they say.
Becky just really summed up what the issue with this house is. Every area, every space is just numbered for what.
I mean, all we're doing, we're just.
I actually
we're just
actually would've-
asking- We're just asking you to.
I actually would have been
to
out of
be-
here. I would have been out of here if he wouldn't have, inserted
I
himself.
think the public stuff stops here. I don't think you're allowed past that when it's the
Yeah,
clinic.
you
That's
get,
the right answer.
you get an officer, we're going to get him out of here
Can
right
you,
now.
can you do me a favor? Do you see any signs here that say restricted area or employee personnel only? No? That's a failure on your part, not mine.
Yeah, but we're trying to talk about my medical.
Right, and was on the phone trying to schedule
Gentlemen.
an appointment, and you're.
I'm not paying
recording-
attention to what's going on
Well,
over
but you're
here.
recording.
We're just going to trespass him out of here right now.
But you guys can create your own privacy. That's not a problem. There's plenty of, exam rooms to my left. Just go back into a room and, I wouldn't want to be giving personal information out here anyway in the public.
I'm not
That's-
even going to
that's
discuss
not a-
it with you.
That's
You're
not a
leaving.
good idea. Look how close this guy is.
Hi, so I have a situation at the clinic and,
The only reason why I'm still here is because you're here doing this.
Engine 5 dispatch, engine 5 quarters. Engine 5 quarters.
I tell you what, if you can find a restricted area sign around the doorpost here somewhere that says identifies this as
Like
a
I
restricted area,
said,
I'll
you're
leave.
you're leaving now.
And we'll see about that. I think you're going to get an education like they did at the city hall just a few moments ago. The receptionist didn't like it, but she got educated the hard way. So if you want to get educated the easy way, you can just look it up on your phone. Google, there is no expectation of privacy in public. This is a constitutionally protected activity. You guys did not identify this area as restricted. You guys do have services for the public that we pay for with our tax dollars. Let's see what else. You're invading my personal space, so if there is someone violating something, you are the one, sir, that's,
You know, you could step over that way and he wouldn't be in
Well,
your
he did.
personal
He
space
he
anymore.
came over to me. In all due respect, he approached me. I didn't approach him.
He perceives you as a threat.
I was having a cordial conversation with you. I mean, if he sees me as a threat, why would he be standing here inches away from my face? If he's really that uncomfortable or scared, he would probably be hiding in a room somewhere. You got plenty of rooms over here in the hallway.
He looks
I'm sure they
scared to
got
you?
locks on them. I'm sorry?
You look scared to you?
No, that's why I think it's just a excuse to try to get me out of here. So I'm going to hang up that phone.
You can leave.
I can stay, sir.
We'll see.
You can leave. Do you get a salary from our taxes? Is your salary paid for by taxes, sir? So my taxes pay your salary? If you don't like what I'm doing, you should go work in the private sector where you actually have expectation of privacy. But you don't have it in public. Listen, I'm not going to go back there. I'll stand right here. You don't need to stand that close to me. But I'm not going to move.
You don't need to stand that close to him.
Sir, come on. You were being reasonable when I first talked to you. He's being unreasonable. He came up to me, not the other way around, right? I was on my way out. I was telling you, I was on my way out, right? Until this guy came and asserted himself. Now, I'm going to make sure you get an education here today, sir. You're not too old for an education. Have you ever heard of the Constitution of the United States?
Huh? Yeah, you can't be in here, man.
I'm sorry, who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm telling you, you can't be in here. This is not a public building. This is for employees only. So
It is a public building, sir.
it's not. You can.
It has services for the public, right?
Unless you're a patient, you can't be past this door.
Is there a sign or anything on the door?
I'm telling you this.
Who are you? I don't know who you are,
It
sir.
doesn't matter who I am. I'm telling you how it is.
It does matter who
Right
you
now
are.
we have PD coming over. So.
Okay, we'll let them handle it then.
Okay.
All right. I do appreciate you trying to do what you think is right, though, but it's...
Because clearly you're not.
Okay, we'll see. So we'll just let the police handle it and see what happens. Just so you know, my videos get tens of thousands of views. So, in case you're curious, you know, because curiosity killed the cat, so I'll kind of give you a little nibble here. I'm here to promote transparency and accountability in our government, and this is a government building, right? I mean, you can at least admit that, right? Got to have some common ground, right? This is a public government, building. And another fact, even if this is not supposed to be for, people like me just coming in here, you need to have signs or key card access. This door was just wide open. So if you got some kind of terrorist that came in here, you guys would be screwed, big time. So you guys are the ones that are gonna have to make some changes, so. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, boss?
I was doing fine. I was actually on my way out, and this door was wide open, as you see here. There's no signs that say I can't come back here. It's a public building. This gentleman standing inches behind me, he came up to me. I was here first, and he came up to my face, and he's like, "You need to leave." And I was explaining to him that this is public. I can take pictures.
You can't take pictures back there.
It's public,
That's
though.
a HIPAA violation.
Well, HIPAA's
You
for
can be in here all you want.
Yeah, I know that, but HIPAA's for employees, and they have
No,
they
HIPAA's
have
not.
doors.
Everybody has
I understand,
HIPAA
sir.
violation.
They have private rooms though they can go into.
No, in here, they do their testing everywhere in here. If you look in the hallway, there's test charts. If you look in there, that's where they give blood. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I understand
So
that.
You can't be past that door.
Well, this door was. Do you see any signs that maybe I missed here? There's no signs that say you can't go back here. It has to be
Well,
identified as a restricted area.
I'm
only
pretty
go in.
sure you go into a doctor's office. Not all of them are going to have doors saying you can't come back here.
Well, they would be locked, or there would be a key card access or something.
All right, but
This
you do
door is just.
understand now. So come in here. You can be in here. You cannot be in there.
Well, I can, sir.
You cannot be back there. That's a HIPAA violation.
Well, HIPAA's for employees, sir. That's
No,
has
it's
to do
not
with
for
private
employees.
information.
Come in here. Come on.
Well, I'm a member of the public. I don't work here, just so you know.
I'm trying to tell you right now. You can come in here all you want.
Well,
you cannot go past that
I understand
door.
respectfully. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm disagreeing with you, but I'm trying to be respectful to you.
All right. Well,
and what's
if you're
your? I'm sorry.
respecting me, then come in here
Well,
like I told you.
And one more thing. Who are you? What's your name and badge number?
What's that?
What's your name and badge number, sir?
It's right there. Cummings 1677.
Cummings 1677.
Yes.
Okay, my name's Zach. So yeah, I was just down at the city hall a little bit ago.
Yeah.
They got an education over there. I'm just, there's no signage here, as you can see, right? We've established that.
Yeah, but now you know. Now you know that you cannot be back there. I told you can't be back there.
Well, I can't, sir.
You cannot be back there.
I tell you what I'll do. If you give me a threat of arrest, I will leave this area.
Why would I threaten you with arrest? I'm asking you to come in here.
Well, if you're asking, sir, I don't want to leave. That's my point. Is I don't want to leave unless I'm under.
Oh, well, I ain't playing games with you.
I don't want to play games either.
You're playing games. You're playing stupid games. Come out of there because that's private area.
Or we can do this. If you explain to them that they made a.
We'll put a sign on the door right now that says restricted area.
Okay, that's good. But if you could. But if you could.
Trespass him?
Huh?
Can we trespass him?
You can't trespass them from here. It's a city building. In here.
Okay.
We can trespass them from in there.
back here recording while I had a patient stand up here. That's violating
Right.
HIPAA.
Well, no,
I told him that.
you can't be giving information. This is public, so if I was sitting out in the lobby, I can still get that information, whether or not I'm recording.
But you're recording back here.
Yeah,
That-
but-
And
you cannot
he's
be
aware
back here.
of that.
I'm aware that there's no signage that
Well, you're
was.
going to put a sign on the door right now that says you cannot come back there.
Yeah, but you understand they can't invent restricted area because they're just creating restricted area as this is going along. They can't do that legally. This is.
Come on, man.
It's called
Why
right.
Are we playing these kind of
It's
games?
called right to access.
Come on in here where you have right to access.
Well, this was right to access. Is what
no,
I'm saying.
you are advised that that's not right to access.
Yeah, but that's what they're telling me. I don't really know who these people are.
They're doctors.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he is. That's what he
Yes.
says he is. But I don't really know that.
They're doctors.
He doesn't
And that's
act like a
medical
doctor.
Facility. Come out here in the lobby.
I told you,
and
sir.
You can hang out all day long and record the walls all you want. Out here.
I told you, sir. I will leave under threat of arrest, or if you educate them and leave, and then I'll leave.
Educate them.
Like, let them know that what I'm telling you is that this is considered open to the public unless they have signage on here that identifies it as restricted area. Anyone can come back into this area and record, regardless of HIPAA.
And he's.
He is not authorized to be in that medical
Excuse me.
I apologize.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, Wanda's here now.
I apologize. I have to ask you, please.
Not,
the
we're
clinic-
working on it. Let's let the
Okay.
police handle it. Yeah, we're already a step ahead.
I hope so.
I like to smile. Have a Merry Christmas.
Me too. I need to have a meeting with you. I've been here for a meeting. Okay.
So as I was saying, like if you just acknowledge that this is considered public until
It's
they
not
make it.
public.
It is, sir.
We
Because
all know it's not public.
sir, but it's not. It doesn't. That won't uphold in the court of law. I'm just trying to get you to admit that legally speaking, these people are in the
You
wrong.
cannot be back there because it's a HIPAA violation.
HIPAA's for employees, sir.
It's not for employees.
It is. It's not for members of the public. Because
Yes, it is.
the onus
Every
is.
time you go to the hospital or the doctor's office, you sign a HIPAA, right?
That's private.
HIPAA
That's
agreement.
a private. Yeah, I'm not a
This
patient.
is-
I'm not a patient here, sir.
This is private behind there.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's not private.
It is private.
Until
behind
they
there.
have
That
signs.
is a medical facility.
I go in the medical.
This is not private. You can hang out in here all you want.
That's a lobby, sir.
So I
This-
have
Yes.
Jason from corporate on the phone. He wants to trespass him so that we can get him out of the clinic because he can't be here. This is a medical facility.
Hi,
And
sir.
he's- and
How you
he's
doing?
back there.
Pass that door.
Well, I was just explaining to him. There's no signage. This
go.
door was wide open.
Sir, let's go.
I will leave. I was telling him.
Because the door is wide open.
What's your name? What's your name and badge number,
Sgt
sir?
Berry,
that to him.
1829. We gotta go.
1829.
Let's go.
And what was your first or
The
last
lobby
name?
right here.
Yeah, but this door was wide open,
Okay,
sir.
but you're being told now this is
Yeah,
limited
it's a
access,
public
so
building, though, sir. It was not.
This is public.
This is
the
not.
lobby.
Yeah, but this door was open. There's no signage that says I can't come back in here. So I'm trying to make that point to you guys.
Yeah, but it's now being told to you that that is
Yeah,
not
but
accessible to the public.
But that doesn't uphold in the court of law. They can't make up restricted areas. They have to do that proactively. They can't. They can't do that. They can't do that reactively. So.
Sir, we need to leave.
Yes,
Is that-
he refused
is
to
that a
leave.
lawful
When I
order or
asked
you
him,
requested?
he
The lobby
refused to leave
is
when Dr.
publicly
Haynes asked
accessible.
him. He's
So
standing
is
in the
this unless they
doorway.
identify it otherwise, is what I'm
You're
trying to
being
say.
told.
Yeah, but again, that doesn't uphold in the court of law. For some people I never met before are telling me this. So it doesn't make any.
Let's go.
If I don't leave, what's going to happen?
You don't leave from in there, you're subject to trespass and subject to arrest.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll wait for the trespass, and the only way I'm leaving is under threat of arrest.
Okay, you have to leave that area past that door.
Well, that's what I'm disagreeing with you, sir. I'm trying to explain to you. That's my point.
Right.
sir. This is not the route we need to take.
Well, I asked him, I'll ask you, if you could educate them that, look, they messed up. They don't have the signs on the outside of the door, right? A terrorist could just walk back in here. The door's wide open. I mean, anybody from Kingdom Come can just walk back in here. They can create their own privacy. The onus is on them to keep the private information secure, which, I mean, hopefully they don't have it just hanging.
I told them they're gonna have to put a sign up there.
That'll be going
That'll be
forward. then
addressed.
yes, we can
Yeah.
address that, but
Right now.
I do appreciate that,
But
yeah.
you're being told that's not an accessible area, so.
Oh, I understand that. Did you hear what he said? I just want to hear it from you that you understood that
You need to leave.
you guys don't want.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think you understood. So
You need to leave.
I told you the only way I'm going to leave is under threat of arrest, or if you guys.
You just said you would leave if I educated you. I did. I told them
I,
to put a sign
I'll tell you
up
what.
there.
After you guys leave, within 5 minutes, I'll leave.
No, sir. You have to leave that doorway before we leave. You're more
Well, that would
than
defeat the
welcome in
purpose.
lobby.
That would defeat
This
the purpose.
lobby is public.
And so is this, unless they provide
No, sir. That is
information
not
otherwise on the
public
door,
area. That
marked.
is not public area.
They could have just locked this door, sir. Obviously, it's not a big deal to them because they kept the door wide open for anybody to just waltz right in.
Okay, well, that'll be addressed.
I appreciate that.
But once you're educated in the fact that that is no longer a public area, you have to abide by that.
Okay. Well, if you guys just want to cut to the chase, we can go those two routes I said. I mean, I think the second one's reasonable. You guys leave and then I leave. Otherwise, I'll take a threat of arrest and I will leave under threat of arrest, 100%.
You're gonna be trespassing from that doorway beyond.
That's fine. I'll never be back here again anyway, so.
Because I had the door up because the patient was getting ready to leave and had not had a chance to shut the door.
I'm trying to be respectful. I just,
I understand that.
I'm just, disagreeing, but
You've been explained though, correct?
you explained it to me. I understand perfectly what you're saying. Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Do you guys- am I being
from
trespassed?
that point on?
Okay. So if I don't leave right now, am I under threat of arrest?
Yes, you're gonna be arrested if you don't come out of that room.
Right now. Okay.
Right now, because
All
you're
right.
being trespassed from there on. You can stay all you want right here.
Okay.
The lobby is fine, sir.
The lobby's
You said
fine.
that. That
You
is
go
fine.
past that door, you're going to jail.
Okay. All right. Understood. All right. I'll
You
come out
have
here.
ID so I can write down the arrest, the trespass.
No, I don't have any idea on me. I don't want to give it. I'll give you my first name. My name's Zach.
Well, I need your full information for the trespass.
No, you don't need that. It can be anonymous.
We have his picture.
Yeah.
All right. You're on camera.
Yeah.
Back.
It's not a big deal. Thank you, sir. How you doing? All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that part will be addressed.
Okay.
So that definitely they should have a sign.
Right.
100%. Because that's where we go for our medical treatment.
Right,
Like I
okay.
said, the lobby area is 100% fine.
Okay.
So obviously, if the door was wide open when you got here, that's not on you.
Okay.
Right? But
Yeah.
I
And I know we understand that. I just want them
Yes,
to
sir,
hear it.
but-
I want them to
but
understand.
can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I get it, right? I've seen a million of these videos. I get
Okay.
it. But once you get educated in the fact that that's no longer a public place, you're
Right.
supposed to say, okay, I understand, right? But
I see you're trying to be reasonable.
yeah, I'm just
I
trying to-
get that.
We don't, because you
Sure.
know what? You've gone from City Hall. You're going to hear. We respect it, right? We're not pushing you
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But once you do get told by staff
Yeah.
that certain areas aren't publicly accessible,
Okay.
then I think a reasonable person would say, okay, I understand. It's my bad.
Well,
It's
I'm glad
not-
we're having this conversation because I don't have any intention coming back here again. It's my first time coming here. It's probably my last time, unless
Well,
it's
I
a
hope
year
it's not
down
your
the
last
road.
time. You know what I mean? Like, the city pop is cool
I don't
place.
live in Apopka, so.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. That'll be addressed. Trust me.
Thank you.
And because we had
I mean,
a couple guys out here last year that was doing similar things down at City Hall, which prompted us to make changes, or the city to make changes, right? And
Right.
good changes, right?
Mhm.
Because they noticed that certain areas, like, right, this could be. I'm just using this for example. This is the hallway. You
Yeah.
can walk in this building in City Hall, and maybe it's
Yeah.
the employee break room that they don't want people in.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
they don't have a sign. Because up until a couple years ago, you could walk right in. There was no wall. You could go right up to the HR, right? So,
Well, one thing that really needs to happen, I mean, a lot of people agree with me, this, maybe you will too, but in the City Hall, man, they're trying to keep the people out of there. They want you to relinquish your Fourth Amendment just to get into, gain access into a building that we pay for. I mean, yeah, I get the whole creating privacy thing, but man, they need to...
The public area has been reduced now to the lobby. That happened after COVID.
Yeah, but but now, so that past the doors, that you have to go through that little secure thing or whatever, that she has to unlock the door, that's also considered like a lobby and corridor or something,
according to our
whatever.
legal, that's, they're allowed to do that.
But it's not an office, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's publicly accessible. They shouldn't have that door there.
Yeah, the public,
required.
the public area is
Yeah.
just that lobby when you first walk in and talk to the lady at the window.
Sure, but I mean, they let the public come in
Okay,
if you relinquish your Fourth Amendment. So it's discrimination. In other words, you know, these days everyone talks about discrimination.
You could write John Doe on there. You know.
Yeah, you could, and I write Tom Jefferson on there typically, you know, just to prove how silly it is.
It is.
But it's about knowing how many people are in the building. All you need to do is just have the receptionist tally it up as people come in, but not require them to give up that information because it's, you know.
Yeah, different cities are different, you know, have different protocol, right? We don't deal with the protocol. We deal with, you know, upholding the law, Constitution.
Yeah.
Hence why we made sure that, you know, we just want to make known, you know, the lobby area is free to go, as long because again, it doesn't say anything here about being in certain areas.
Sure. Okay. Well, I think we
that'll be addressed.
Okay.
Okay, we'll address that with our legal, but. You know, it's pretty much all of our city compound right here, so we don't really have much.
Well, you guys, thank you for not violating my rights today. I appreciate it.
We're here to
you know?
uphold them, right?
Yeah.
But we also have to make sure that.
I mean, technically, you didn't uphold my rights. Let me take that back. I mean, you're being very cordial, so I'm kind of confusing those two. But I mean, technically, you guys are honoring a trespass, you know, and you gave me a threat of arrest, which I was hoping it wouldn't happen.
Past that door, though.
Yeah, I get it. You made that clear.
Yeah,
all right, guys.
You're good with the lobby.
It was nice to meet you, regardless.
All
Okay.
right,
have a good rest of your day. I appreciate humor too. Have a good one, guys. I'm just going to make sure they've been educated. This guy's just said I can go in the lobby. I just can't go into the, you know, beyond the lobby. How's it going? Oh man, just so everyone. Hey, good. How are you doing? I like your smile. I did talk to the police, so they did say that they're gonna speak to you guys about making sure you have the door properly marked off. Because if y'all had like some kind of, you know, crazy person that came back here, you guys would be screwed. So make sure you have a lock on there, key card access. At least have a damn sign on there. So you know. So I appreciate the understanding, but just know that technically speaking, legally speaking, I'm allowed to come back here. They understand that, even though there was a violation, them giving me honoring the trespass or, you know, threatening with arrest. But we came to an understanding out there. They know what I'm doing. So, anyways, you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, have a Merry Christmas. I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. It's nothing personal. I just want to make sure that our government buildings, you know, have everything properly labeled, that they treat the public with respect, and that above all they honor our rights. Okay.
You all right?
All right. Have a great rest of your day. Do you mind giving your first name?
My name is Wanda.
Wanda?
Yes.
Oh, nice name. And your name? That's okay. You don't have to. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Give me your name, so I'm not going to give you mine. So.
Oh, my name is Zach. What's your name?
It's Leslie.
Leslie? Nice to meet you. Lovely. We started off a little rocky, but have a good rest of your day, okay? Thank you. All right, Liberty Trollers, we are just now leaving the Employee Health and Wellness Center. Wow, I thought that was going to be a quick little boring walk through, and then just come on over to the I guess this is like the water utility, or where you pay water bill or something or other. It's called the water office. You can see there, water office. I'm not going to go in there because I'm sure they've already been given the heads up. So we'll maintain the element of surprise for another day. But yeah, we just left the Employee Health and Wellness Center, and it started off okay. I thought I was on my way out, and I would just never use the footage. But you know, sometimes in the last minute or two, crazy things do happen, and we have to stand our ground, guys, and assert your rights, but, you know, do it respectfully. I was trying to be as respectful as I possibly could. I hope you guys could see that. And I'm really trying to stay true to, you know, my typical behavior. You know, I feel a cringe when I feel like I'm in the wrong, or if I'm being an ass, and I'm not trying to. I try to over communicate that I don't want to give them a hard time. But if they're going to be unprofessional, like the doctor was, whatever his name was, he did introduce, or someone said who he was, I think at one point. I can't remember. Gosh, I'm terrible with names. You guys know this. But yeah, he was extremely rude. He was standing inches away from my face and telling me I got to leave, not answering any questions nor being engaging, other than, you know, being an old grumpy man. And then the other guy, he was nice, but, you know, I don't think he was getting it. But, you know, at the end of the day, law enforcement are going to educate them. I went in to verify just now that they've been educated. Unfortunately, though, I did get a trespass, but the trespass is going beyond the lobby, is my understanding of it. So apparently I can come back in there, no problem, no questions asked. I just can't go beyond that door, which next time they will have marked off as restricted area, or maybe have it locked in some way. So all right, guys, you saw the rest of it. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse here. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.